Third and final candidate for state chair of the Colorado Republican Party is Mr. Aaron Wood, a newcomer from Douglas County.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to speak and share for you. Hopefully my image problem is okay with all of you tonight. I'm going to Ultra MAGA. It's a Saturday. Who am I? I'm a Christian conservative. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm somebody who a couple years ago watched my wife and kids get involved, speak out at school board meetings, protest mask mandates, and I got convicted. I was like, what am I doing? I'm sitting on the sidelines watching our society fall apart, watching our freedoms go the wayside, and watching a destructive progressive agenda pushed down our throats and into our state to ruin everything around us. And so, God really put it on my heart, you got to get involved, you got to be a part of this. So I went through our caucus and assembly system last year, spent plenty of evenings talking with other conservatives, and after going through the assembly, you don't need years of political experience or a law degree to understand that something is inherently wrong with the Republican Party of Colorado. Something is wrong, something is broken, and it lacks strength, and it lacks leadership, and it lacks a plan. The Republican Party needs strength, it needs fun. It needs a new banner to draw and attract people to it. Our platform is solid, but nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it the right way, in an engaging way that brings new life to the party, but then also respects those people that have been in the fight. Respects those people that have given their time. We're all volunteers here. It's just like when I look at church, if you start beating down the worship band at a church when they're volunteering their time 3 days a week to perform on Sunday, guess what? You're not going to have a worship band. It's the same thing with the GOP. If you don't have a support system for your volunteers, the people who are talking to other voters, you're not going to have Republicans voting in your elections. We saw this last year. So I got together a group of men in Douglas County. We're called Freedom Fathers because I needed an outlet. I needed a way to connect with other guys to see how we can get involved. The other candidates here running have been to Freedom Fathers meetings. I thank Eric Godlin for speaking at our first public event last year. But I knew from that, it's like there was a hunger, there was a desire for people to be involved. It's exactly why you have log cabin Republicans here. A few years ago, you were looking, where's my place? Where's my platform in my community where we can get involved, we can speak out on the issues impacting us and infecting our society? And so men came together. We've gotten involved by speaking out at school board meetings, town council, getting involved in board positions, and plugged in as precinct committee people even in Douglas County. The number one thing I hear left and right is, what do I do next from newcomers, myself included? Where's the onboarding team? Where's the training? Where's the preparation to help me be successful, essentially as a new hire into this organization? And this is where I see the Republican Party needs somebody who's a brand marketer, who's a brand strategist, who's a communicator, and a data analyst. I've done all of these things in business. I started my career directing television news over a decade ago, but I got into marketing and advertising, working with small businesses, large businesses, and then a lot of automotive dealers. I didn't find the automotive industry, but it found me. And it's been a lot of fun because a lot of auto dealers, guess what they have? Is a brand problem. Customers hate going to a dealership. This is why we have Carvana. This is why we have Echo Park and CarMax and auto brokers in Colorado. But when you can take an auto dealership and you can create a good experience, when you can create a brand that people know and trust and feel is premium but approachable, they're willing to work with you. They're willing to do business with you. And it's not because you put up a great facade and then on the backside you mistreated that consumer. Everything from front to back, top to bottom, organizationally works to serve that consumer. And that's what we need to do as a Republican Party. We need to serve our consumers. Our consumers are Republicans. Our consumers are conservatives in Colorado. People that don't know that there's a party that stands for what they believe in and that they want to be a part of. So my plan, it's not a 10-year written out plan. It's a very simple structure of rebranding the Colorado Republican Party into a party of strength and fun, something that's premium but approachable. And this is doing what we say we do, practicing what we preach, not just saying one thing and acting differently, but standing firmly on the core tenets of the Republican platform and not wavering from that. With that, we also need to reconnect. And that's reconnecting with our current base, reconnecting with conservatives that feel the party has walked away from them, but then also reconnecting with people that they don't want to align with the party because they feel like we're two heads of the same snake, that we don't actually stand for what they believe in. We need to engage with those people through reconnecting. And then we also need to reinstall confidence too. Reinstall confidence in the party that we are a fighting machine, that we are aimed and geared towards winning elections, that we are here to not just conform to the world around us and to that consensus, but to be the consensus creators, to be the people that create the world around us. The Republican Party benefits everybody. Freedom benefits everybody. The progressive agenda destroys our communities, turns us against each other, and divides us so that we can be oppressed. And then we need to rally the troops. The Democrats are loud, they're vicious, they control everything, and they're outspoken. The minute you protest something that they don't agree with, they show up in force. Where's the Republican voice? Where is the Republican voice in Colorado taking issue with the problems that we face? We need to be that voice. We need to be outspoken and address the issues head on. And that's where we rally the troops, to where we are a fighting force that cannot be ignored, and we send Democrats packing. So my name's Aaron Wood. I'm running to be the next chairman of the Colorado GOP. I have a website, aaronwoodcolorado.com. I'll tell you this, I'm not asking for your trust, but I'm asking you to engage with me in conversation. I've got 2 ears, I've got one mouth, I'm here to listen to you, because everybody has an idea, everybody has a say and a voice in this party, and it's time we start listening, and then it's time we start doing. So again, Aaron Wood for Colorado GOP Chairman. Check me out on aaronwoodcolorado.com.